it's Izzy. I'm here to talk a little bit about today's yoga video, which we will be focusing on neck pain. Again, if you experience any further pain or increase in discomfort during these postures, I advise you to come out of them, take a break, maybe consult your doctor or your physical therapist here at Freedom Physical Therapy. Otherwise, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. With that being said, we'll get started. So for neck pain, because it's connected to our shoulders, we often find a lot of different motions that connect shoulders, neck, and head variations. So one of the first things that we'll go through is coming onto hands and knees, stacking the shoulders over the wrists, hips over knees, taking a nice long spine. Just feeling the natural activation of the core here as you spread the fingertips nice and wide, pressing into the tops of the toes, keeping yourself nice and grounded. As you inhale, you'll begin to lift one arm nice and tall towards the ceiling, expanding through the backside body, stacking through the shoulders, reaching up towards the sky just as much as your bottom hand is pressing into the earth. As you exhale, you'll begin to guide that arm underneath your grounded hand, coming down onto the shoulder. If this is too far away or it's not accessible to get down to the ground this far, you're more than welcome to grab a stack of pillows, place them underneath the shoulder. Just come gently onto them. Head can rest heavy. Fingertips can reach nice and long. If you feel like you want to take this a little deeper, you're more than welcome to pick up your bottom hand, press the palms together, shift the top shoulder back. A little more variation through the spine. The neck is supported, but it's still twisting. Bring the hand underneath the shoulder once again. Push the floor away, and to find full range of motion, you'll reach the fingertips nice and high back up towards the sky. Plant the hand down, take a few moments, just set the bearings through the hips and the spine, and then you'll take it to the other side. Again, every inhale finds extension, every exhale you find depth. That is called threading the needle. If it doesn't feel very accessible to come down onto the stomach like that, another variation, crossing the arm over the body, holding the hand, just taking a little pressure to the elbow. Now, different variation that you can take on hands and knees or seated, cat and cow. Really good for the shoulders and neck, depending on how much you protect through the chin. So, again, we'll take it to hands and knees, shoulders over wrists, knees underneath the hips. Every inhale extends, belly draws down, heart center pushes through the biceps, gaze can lift over the tip of the nose, or if the neck feels nice and long, you can start to lift the gaze up high towards the sky, opening through the front of the throat. Draw the shoulders back, small bend into the elbows. Exhale, hips go down, belly button up towards the sky, separate through the shoulders, chin tucks all the way towards the chest. This adds length through the back of the spine, into the shoulders, all the way to the back of the skull. Again, every inhale draws down, mindful with the transition of the upper body. Exhale, release into flexion, finding a little bit of depth. Cat and cows. We'll come back to a comfortable seat. Crossing the legs however it feels comfortable, or extending them out in front of you, your choice. Sitting up nice and tall, find an inhale to reach the fingertips high. As you exhale, one hand will come down to the earth. Your top fingertips will reach for the opposite temple. Big breath in, exhale, gently guide your ear towards your shoulder. Again, chin comes forward. If you're looking more into that sternocleidoid mastoid muscle, big neck muscle into the side here, you're more than welcome to bring the chin up a little further, reaching all the way from the back of the ear down towards the top of the collarbone. Another variation is extending the arm off to the side, pressing through the palm. If you want to work more through the posterior side of the neck, the back of the neck, bring the gaze down towards your knee. This will work from the back of the skull all the way to the tops of the traps. Come back through center. Inhale, gently release the head, bring it off to the side. You can take it to the other side as well. Fingertips will rise. Opposite hand down, fingertips to temple. Draw the ear towards the shoulder. Play around with shifting the gaze. If one feels better than the other, feel free to hold it. Bring it up, maybe extending the arm, or drawing the chin down towards your armpit, gaze towards your top knee. Again, releasing just as slow as you came into this posture. Another flexion and extension through the chest exercise. Again, sitting up nice and tall. As you inhale, fingertips will rise, interlace them above you, bend into the elbows, guide the head to the back of the neck, right underneath where a ponytail would lie. Big breath in to extend. Exhale, round through the spine, tuck the chin to the chest. Not necessarily pushing a lot of weight through the hands, just letting them add an extra little pressure to the back of the neck, allowing gravity to do the work. Feel free to keep the elbows expanded. Something a little more deeper. Bring the elbows in, neck comes down a little further. Inhale to stand up tall. And to expand, hands come together, interlacing the fingertips. Draw the knuckles under the chin. Deep breath in to push the front of the body open. Back of the neck extends towards the shoulders. Draw them down. Again, nothing forced. We're not pressing into the body. We're just giving a little bit of support. Release. Bring the hands high, gaze forward. Exhale, chin to chest, hands to the back of the head. Inhale, come high. Exhale, press back. Come through center. Again, if it doesn't feel good, feel free to leave it. Last pose here. That may be a little complicated getting down to the floor. Feel free to take it as it is. Coming onto hands and knees again. Start to rock the hips back towards the heels. Hands will come to the sides of the hips. You can place a block or a pillow underneath the crown of the head or reach the crown of the head down to the earth. The most important part about this pose is protecting through the neck, never rolling over more than the crown of the head. Make sure you always stay to the front of the forehead or to the very, very tip top of the head, just protecting through the spine. Head comes down. Inhale, lift the hips, roll forward. Hands can reach towards the heels or the side. If you're looking for a little more torque and traction, pull onto the heels, shoulders will draw back. This is called a rabbit pose. Again, breathing through the backside body. Exhale, gently releasing. Those are a few poses that you can do for any neck pain. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below.